If you've ever been feeling constantly drained, unmotivated, or like you lost the spark that used to drive you, you might not just be tired. You could be in one of the stages of burnout. Today, I want to walk you through to each stage of burnout so you can identify where you are, and more importantly, how to recover before it's too late. Because burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow erosion of your energy, purpose and connection to yourself. But once you understand the stages, you can reverse it. Stage 1. The honeymoon stage. It always starts beautifully. The honeymoon stage. That rush of passion. When you start a new job, business or project. You are motivated, working long hours, thriving on caffeine and vision. Everything feels exciting. You tell yourself, I've got this. But here's the hidden danger. You start setting unrealistic expectations, ignoring rest, and trying your work to productivity. It's easy to confuse passion with purpose. But without balance, passion eventually burns itself out. This stage feels powerful, but it is the calm before the storm. Stage 2. The onset of stress. Then the cracks start to show. You notice stress creeping in. Deadlines get tighter. Sleep gets shorter. And your nervous system starts living in overdrive. You're still functioning, but recovery between workdays starts to shrink. You find yourself snapping at small things, procrastinating, or doubting your performance. This is the early warning sign. Your body whispering, slow down. Most people ignore it. They think they just need a weekend off. But burnout doesn't fix itself. If you don't pause here, the stress involved into something deeper. Stage 3. Chronic stress. Now you are in the chronic stress phase. Your energy feels constantly low. Even after rest, you wake up tired. Your motivation turns into obligation. I have to replace I get to. Small problems feel like heavy burden. You start withdrawing socially or emotionally disconnecting to survive the workload. The truth? You are running on adrenaline and cortisol, not purpose. And the longer you stay here, the more your nervous system adapts to this as your normal. But there is one more dangerous shift. When you no longer feel like you. Stage 4. The burnout stage. This is where you hit the wall. You're physically, mentally and emotionally depleted. You feel detached from your work, maybe even clinical. You question your purpose, your value, and even your identity. You may start saying things like, I just don't care anymore. Nothing I do matters. I can't keep up. This is full burnout. When the body, mind and soul say enough. It is not weakness. It is a message. Burnout is your system way of demanding alignment, not punishment. But here is the good news. You can recover fully. Recovery and renewal stage. Recovery begins with the moment you stop resisting and start listening. The first step is awareness, knowing where you are without shame. Then we build the foundation in 3 phases. Phase 1. Reset your body. Your body is the gateway. Pause, deep rest. Not just sleep, but genuine restoration. Nourish yourself. Whole food, hydration, movement that feels good, not forced. Breathe. Use breathwork to calm your nervous system and anchor your energy. Phase 2. Rewire your mind. This is about retraining your beliefs. Replace the story of I must earn rest with rest expands my capacity. Learn to set boundaries without guilt. Reconnect to joy, not as a reward, but as fuel. Phase 3. Reignite your spirit. This is where real healing happens. Spend time in stillness. Reflect on what truly matters. Ask yourself, who am I when I'm not chasing? Burnout is the body's way of asking you to remember yourself. When you answer that call, life begins to flow again. After recovery comes alignment, where you create life on your terms. You no longer chase external validation. You operate from presence, clarity, and self-respect. You work differently, you lead differently, you live differently, and that is where fulfillment begins. You can rebuild your energy. You can reset your life, and you can do it faster than you think if you start now. If this message speaks to you, don't wait till burnout takes everything you have built. Join me inside my free community, the Energetic Revolution, where I guide professionals just like you to reset, realign and rebuild your energy. You'll find the link below in the description. And if you find this video valuable, hit subscribe, because I share new tools each week to help you rise without burning out. Protect your energy, honour your alignment, and I'll see you in the next video. Many blessings, wherever you are in the world.